So today in this video I'm gonna be explaining how to play Elementalsaber. So on my first move, search the field with terraforming and activate it. Use the effect of searching Elementalsaber from deck and then it skip my butterfly on next turn. Use Lapuila mana effect by sending 2 monsters from my hand to graveyard. I can special summon it. With the field effect, I substitute the cost with monster from my deck, not from hand. And the way I summon it, it can't be destroyed by card effect or by battle, and all my Elementalsaber have the same protection, because I send 1 fire, water, or water monster, plus 1 earth or wind monster into graveyard with his summoning condition. Here I activate another copy of the Elementalsaber field, because the searching effect is soft on Spartan. So I search a Moleu from deck, and then I summon it. Then I go into battle phase. Check the effect of that card. Will special no blue as white dragon when I re-attacked it and negate the attack. So just have to attack twice. First time will be negated, second time I will be able to destroy her. So attack with Moleu. She uses her effect to special summon the blue eyes white dragon. Now I attack another time to destroy that monster. Now I'm in phase 2, nothing to do, so I just end phase. Okay, the computer reborn his blue eyes with that trap. So I will be able to make indexes if you want. You have 2 level 8 monsters on the field. You go to battle phase. My monsters are not destroyed, thanks to the Lapuila mana protection effect. And I quickly use the effect of Moleu to flip down a monster on the field. And Elementalsaber field let me use cost from deck on Spartan. Now my turn. Use the quick effect of Moleu. The main goal of that is just to send monster to graveyard with different attributes. Because the field boosts by 200 for each attribute in my graveyard, my monster on the field. And then I skip my turn because I have no battle phase. So I will flip up these 2 blue eyes white dragon, I think. Yes, it did. And then he battle, so I will receive a lot of damage, but my monster will not be destroyed. Then in main phase 2, he set a face down, and he end this turn, didn't make the elixirs, don't know why the computer doesn't do that. Oh, now during my turn, I have 5 Elementalsaber in my hand, so I have many choices. I choose to summon Aina. I use their effect to reborn Lapuila mana, I think it's the best choice. Now I have many attributes in my graveyard, so my monster will attack very high with the boosting effect. And choose to go into battle, I will try to destroy his 2 blue eyes white dragon. And yeah, I'm in very good position because I can negate with Lapuila the monster on the middle of my field. Can negate a spell or trap card, so not worry about force mirror or something like that. Then I go into main phase 2, I can make link, but I think it's better to keep my field like this. Now opponent's turn. Summon that little smart monster. If he's targeted by a battle, he can special summon a level 7 dragon from graveyard or higher. So I will choose to make the link à la Conda plant. The main goal of that is just to remove opponent monster without battle him or target him with a card effect directly. Just will use as fusion material. So now use the 2000 life points to cheat out super optimization from my deck. Then I made a Starmie Weather with my monster and opponent monster. It's why super optimization had been banned in the past, is very powerful. But now in 2021 Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a lot of meta decks that are unbeatable without super optimization. It's why it's been unbanned. And now I just have to battle to finish the computer. So let's see another duel. So here I have my field activate La Puella mana effect to summon itself. So again, the two monster graveyard that send what was one wind and one water, so is protect from being not being destroyed by battle and card effect. And I set two to trap face down. Near the computer, use a spell card that is like a Foolish Burial but for dragon. Summon Kaibaman, so I chain my Infinite Impermanence to negate it. Kaibaman can tribute itself and special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. But he have Ancient Ruling in his hand, so he can special summon a monster without tribute. So he have his Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. And he chain a quick spell card that deal piercing damage. Now that's my turn. I draw Pot Extravagance, so I use it. Banish 6 random cards from my extra deck and then I draw 2 cards. Special summon Pancraceratops. And then use Twin Twister. And here the computer chain this quick play spell card, so it will resolve. Summon another Brass White Dragon. Change my monster into attack position. Check my graveyard. I have 2 wind monsters, so I can declare his effect from graveyard. Can change his attribute till the end of his turn, so I choose Divine. Just to make my monster attack boost by 200, because I have another attribute in graveyard. Summon Aina. User effect. Our effect is just a monster reborn on Elementalsaber monster. And be careful on that. You have to use on a monster that's been already good summon if you have restriction on his summoning condition. And here I forgot I have no battle phase because of the effect of the field, so it's directly skipped to opponent turn. Don't know why the computer does that, but it does that. And then computer use his 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon to make an Xyz 8. So Xyz 8 can just destroy monster on my field. They are protect, but my Pancraceratops isn't protect, so Just will chain my Pancroceratus effect to remove his monster. Mm. Now my turn. What can I do? Can battle or use the field effect? What is the best? Because in that deck you have to need a good timing. Because each time you use a searching field effect, you restrict to battle first next turn. So you have to be sure you finish your opponent sometime if you want to use the searching effect. So here I just summon another Lapuila mana, and I have sent a light or Dact just to protect from being target, the last protection with it. And reuse the effect to make a divine monster in my graveyard to boost attack again. And here I go into battle phase. Battle is 2 monster. Now attack him directly. And thanks to my trap that avoid me to miss the OTK. Now just tribute an Elementalsaber and summon another one with a different attribute. I choose Nalu. She have enough attack to finish the computer. Now last duel of the video before explaining my deck list. I use terraforming to search my field. Activate the field using the searching effect. I search a Moleo. I'm gonna summon Lapuila mana. So I send a 1 wind plus 1 fire monster, so my Elementalsaber will again not be able to be destroyed by battle or card effect. And normal summon Moleu and set my super polymerization face down and my turn. The computer set face down, a monster face down plus 2 spell check face down. And in this turn, the computer is playing very defensively. I draw a Twin Twister, it's a good thing actually. So I just use it to remove these 2 back row. Okay, was 2 card to reborn his dragon. Set another face down and monster face down. I draw Pot of Extravagance, very good. Banish 6 cards from my extra deck randomly and I draw 2 cards. I draw 2 copies of the trap. Now battle phase. The trap is very powerful in that deck, is why I play it, because I really recommended people to not play trap in deck because they are too slow in 2021. If you play a trap, you have to be a very powerful card. In main phase 2, I set my Elementalsaber trap face down, and I choose to search a monster with my field effect, so I will not have battle phase next turn. Thus it's just to extend my move the most I can before next turn. And I reuse another copy to search another card. Anyway, I'm restricted next turn, so it doesn't matter if I search again. And thanks to the field to not have on spot turn on the searching effect. And just end my turn and let's see what the computer does. Okay, his monster will born if you have no monster in standby phase. Here I choose to use Moleo effect to send the monster to my graveyard because even as a face down, the monster can be used as 2 tribute. His effect works even at face down. And then I chain my trap effect. I will substitute my Moleo by a La Poila to be able to negate one spell trap card on spare turn, of course. And then a computer end the turn. Summon Moleo. And just skip my turn, cause I can't battle. Use distributing monster effect. So you can tribute summon a dragon with one tribute with it. Okay, he's attempting to destroy my spell trap card, so I chain my La Puella effect to protect it. And on spare turn my field, let me use cost from deck for Elementalsaber monster effect. I'm done nothing in late phase. Let's see what happens next turn. I draw 2 Twister, it's a good thing. I will try to summon another La Puella mana to have a big boss monster on the field with high attack. And setting up any more my graveyard for the bonus effect from different attributes. Then I use Twin Twister and discard my overcopy of the trap, don't need to remove his back row. Okay, that was another card to Reborn Dragon. Use the field effect to search a card. So in next turn I'm restricted to battle phase, but I think I cannot TK this turn. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, because the field effect doesn't restrict you the current turn. So I battle with my Moleo. Destroy his monster. The other one I destroy, it let him search Blaze White Dragon. Then I battle. And I have enough to TK on the field without using trap effect. So now in the last part of the video I will explain my deck list. So here I play 3 Aina. Her effect is to reborn an Elementalsaber monster by discarding one monster. One Pancraceratops, you have a good effect that can special summon itself if your opponent control more monster. Can use on a quick effect, tribute himself and destroy an opponent card. I play 3 La Puella mana, can special summon itself by sending 2 monsters from hand, but mainly use field as substitute. I have 3 protecting effects from not being destroyed by battle, card effect, or targeted on himself plus Elementalsaber monster, and depending on the attribute you send to graveyard. Mainly I use 1 water fire plus 1 earth wind to protect from battle and card effect. And if you summon another copy, choose light or dark. 3 La Puella, because I have the good effect to negate one spell trap card on specific 2 effect. So it's very good. So 3 copy. 3 copy of Makani. Our effect is to search an Elementalsaber monster from deck. So it's a very good effect, but the deck is enough consistent to not need to summon her on first move. But it's always good having a searching effect, so I play 3 copy of her. And I play 2 copy of the fire one, Malo. His effect is just to sending an Elementalsaber from deck to graveyard. It's not very good in that deck. I mean, you already discard a lot or sending a lot from graveyard. so it's why I only played 2 copies. The effect is not much good. It's more a target to La Puella mana summon condition than a good monster in the deck. That's why I play 2 copies. If I do one, I can send the other to graveyard. And what is it? I play 3 Moleu, one of the best monsters of the deck. On quick effect, you can flip down a monster, so it works on yours. Sometimes it can be good. And mainly you can flip down a monster that has plus speed 1 effect before you use it, because if it's plus speed 1, you will not be able to chain it. You can flip down a monster before you made the link, and you can flip down a monster that attempting to attack you. I play 2 Nalu. Her effect is to recycle an Elementalsaber from graveyard. So it's a good effect, but it's an effect on late game, so it's why I play only 2 copy. It's good to having 2 copy. 1 copy for sending to La Pulimana and over to use it on the field. 1 Monster Reborn and 3 Palace of the Elemental Sword that have many effects. Not sword, Lord. All his effect is all your monster gain 200 attack from different attributes on your graveyard. On Spartan, you can search an Elemental Sword from your deck and it's soft on Spartan. And you can substitute cost from your Elementalsaber connection effect by sending from graveyard and not from hand. 2 Pot of Extravagance, you banish 6 random cards from your extra deck, you draw 2. I play only 2 copy because I think 3 copies is too much. You mainly draw another copy with 1. It's bad. 1 Reasoning, your opponent declare a level, and if it's wrong on the level, you will special summon the monster at the end of your resolving card. And if it's good, you will send it to graveyard. And you reveal card from top of your deck till a monster can be summoned. And all the cards go to graveyard, and the monster share will be summoned or go to graveyard depending of your opponent what he say. 1 round 4 of the army to search a warrior. 2 super polymerization. Because you have many attributes in the deck, so you can make Mudugan the Swamp easily against a lot of people. And it's always good with Starring Venom and Predaplant when terraforming because you need field in that deck, of course. Yeah, but 3 Twin Twister. I don't play Lightning Storm in main deck because you want to discard your monster in that deck, so I play Twin Twister. Destroy 2 spell trap cards. 3 copy of the Elementalsaber trap card. Your palace cannot be destroyed or targeted by card effect when this card is face up. On Spartan, you can tribute an Elementalsaber from your field and special summon another one with a different attribute from deck. And I have a last effect, I never use it. It's you remove all your monster on the field and your hand, and you can recycle from graveyard the same number of Elementalsaber you want. But this very bad move, I never does that. His last effect is never good to do, but you have to know that the card has last effect. That isn't good at all. You play mainly for the protection from your palace and the summoning effect. 3 Infinite and Permanence. Good staple, negate monster effect. Always a good card. And mainly when you go second, it's very good card. 3 Mudagon the Swamp, because you play super polymerization and you play many attributes, so it makes sense. And I play 3 copy because I play Pot of Extravagance. 3 Starting Venom for super polymerization. And 1 copy of Mega Fleet and Techno Shimmer for Cyber Dragon deck, or Cyber Infinite Loop with Mega Fleet. Only 1 copy because you will Mega Fleet before to use Pot of Extravagance. The 2 Utopia, the first one is a generic rank 4, and the second one rank up itself on it. And the second one, the rank 5, can boost his attack to 5000 attack, so it can be good to OTK sometime. Or pass the boss monster by attack, 3 Predaplant for superposition, 1 Nightmare Phoenix to remove back row, 1 Almirage, to made easily and link with a low monster attack. Can tribute itself and protect one monster you control from being destroyed by card effect for the whole turn, from opponent card effect, be careful on that. And can reborn itself when the normal monster is destroyed. In the side deck, I play 3 Cost Bell to negate any move with the graveyard. So 3 Ghost Bell I think is good. 2 Ash to mainly negate a search from deck or a special summon from deck. 3 Ghost Dog to chain in response like Crystal Wing or Cyber Dragon Infinity monster. When they use their negate, you chain that in response and it will destroy the monster. Only destroy the monster, not negate the activation of the monster. 3 Lightning Storm, a substitute of Twin Twister if your opponent play a lot of back row, and can destroy high attack monster on the field if have no protection. 3 Dark Lord no more if monster have good protection and they have a good field with monster effect to negate all effect monster on the field. And one weak Raigeki, so you have 4 cards with Raigeki and Lightning Storm to destroy monster against a deck that have protection. And see you next time.